Running out of the gun with Baxter. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. This time he wants to throw. Here's the pressure.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Here's a little room there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
Makes the catch and he's free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep. And how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Baxter again. Could be an alley. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Baxter. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The offense changing the play. Escapes the pressure to his right. Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. Kentucky right back to the line. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. On the move at the 30. He's loose. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if you're
finding some room, they'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to Baxter. Fighting off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Kentucky going quickly. Booster. On first down, it's Baxter again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And send the tight end in motion. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. The quick out. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lewis bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down.
Maybe a crease. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected.
Threw it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Smashes through the tackle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Hand off for Baxter. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Here's Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. Snags it and he's open. He's at the 40. Past the 20. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense trying to keep the quarterback standing up straight.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be 3rd and long. Running right, it's Baxter. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Lewis. Here's a heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Lewis to throw. Extending the play. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Lewis from the gun on third down. He's going to fire to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either. And that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Now facing a third and long. Making side adjustments here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make man, turning it on. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Lewis. Buying some time as he moves left. He just went into brain cramp mode there. Doesn't get rid of the football. It's a huge loss and a huge gain on the sack yardage for this defense. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Lewis wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Aggies looking to push their record to 7-0. And you do that, you essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's Lewis to throw. Under fire. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. On the gun on third down, Lewis. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, LSU! Rolled his way into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking to buy time. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
High the change now on second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by... There's a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, you know, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today, ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding day right now on defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete to the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Barnes. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. From the red zone, it's Barnes. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lewis buys a little extra time. Firing to the right, complete. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Lewis to throw. Under fire. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Throwing, Lewis. Now sliding to his left. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Thomas. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The first snap, they get sacked. The second snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked, throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on third down. You're going to have to throw for it. You better be careful. QB's got to make a good decision.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver comes in motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Here's Lewis to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown LSU! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that.